All right, I tried. It was a decent intro. We tried. We'll get into it in a minute, people. Thank you, Troy. I'm dropping the link. Love. Here it is. Bear with me. Dream fucked up everything. I had started the program. I had a great intro. Everything's beautiful. And Dream had to come give me a migraine again, like he always likes to do. So he had to come over here and fuck my whole shit up. So I had to restart the program because dude want to talk while I'm talking. Like I said, I'm an easy guy to get along with, but I don't let people interrupt me while I'm talking. If I'm talking, let me talk. And when I'm done talking, you can talk. That's the only way I conversate with people. I'm very big on that shit because it's about respect. You know what I mean? I'm big on respect. Like I said, y'all used to YouTube and normal people and regular people. I come from a different walk of life, bro. I've done a lot of shit in the street. I have all stripes, all fucking street cred, all history. My rap sheet is thorough as fuck. Like, I held it down in jail when I did 45 days county, 2 different counties, 4 different jails. Like, you know what I mean? I held it down in jail in Atlanta when I was like 17, 18. Like, people can't tell me nothing. Like, I really live this. So my thing is, I'm not used to, and I'm not going to get used to people disrespecting me just because we're online. Oh, you look beautiful. Let me take a closer look. Oh my God, you are gorgeous. Jesus. All right. Well, yes, you look beautiful. So I hope that makes you feel well good. But yeah, I'm gonna bring you on in just a minute. Let me just finish my little intro music. Is that cool? I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do something for you here, so bear with me a minute. All right, after this song, we'll get started. All right, Jamie? Hi.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, just let me finish my intro and then we'll get going.
No worries.
All right, you get the point. All right, I'm sorry, Jamie Rose, that I have such a lengthy intro.
No, so what was that song we were just listening to? What was that?
Oh, it's my favorite. I play it all day, every day. The last one?
The one you just played.
Yeah, the last song. It's by Head PE. It's called No Tomorrow.
Okay.
And if you listen to the lyrics, it's very relatable for me. I think you and I, we have a lot in common. I just think we come from different like backgrounds a little bit. If that makes sense. Which is not a bad thing.
The song, you said that it's relatable, or the lyrics relate to you. What part or what lyrics specifically relate to you? Why do you find it?
Well, the whole thing. I mean, if you heard the ending where he was talking about the haters and what they can go do, and just everything that I've been through. But the song says like, when it all goes down, I'll be right there on the front line. Like just everything that I've been doing and the whole concept of me. Because people don't really understand the concept of me. They think like I'm just on here talking. Like I don't just talk. Like I've spoke against Freemasonry and Illuminati for over 15 years. I never just like talked about it. I fought literally like as a movement by myself in the street. I fought people in the street physically. I had hits put on me, and and like fucked up a lot of people. Like, and this is real life shit. Like, I have witnesses for it. So my thing is, like, I come from a different walk of life. So like, it's just there's like little key like things, you know, and like I'm really easy going. Like, I'm not tense or high strung or nothing, but I'm just big on like respect. And that's the way
Yeah.
that my father raised me, and I would never change that for nobody or nothing. Go ahead.
So you were talking about the Freemasons and Illuminati, and that you fought these people. Do you mean that in a literal sense, or in like
Oh yeah, of
metaphorically?
course. I mean, we've been fighting this war in front of all of you for years. Ever since I was born, I've been fighting. I literally like grew up fighting on my block. This is a war against everybody, basically. The unfortunate part is that you have a lot of people in society that, you know, I've had to fight and battle that I shouldn't have to, because they should realize the point that I'm fighting for their rights and their freedom, which they've already forfeited, and I'm not forfeiting mine, and I'm standing on something. So, again, going back to the song, it talks about World War III and what's coming, which is the huge conflict between cowards and real people like me. And that is going to happen at some point. There will be a revolution, despite what any of you believe on here. And I will be the leader of that revolution, because I've been doing it already the whole time. The war's been being fought in front of everyone the whole time. Like, we fight right in y'all's front yards. It's just y'all don't recognize it. And the reason why is because the way society is obligated and directed, and how they funnel everything and try to categorize and label shit. Does that make sense? So they have all these labels to keep everything. Yeah, like, you might not understand it, but I, you know, I can't really expect you to right off the bat, because that's the
I'm
point.
a woman.
Is what is it?
I said I'm a woman. You have to really
It's not just it's,
explain that.
but you can comprehend it. It's just the fact that like nobody knows how hard the shit I've been through is. Like, they like, it's like society has an excuse for everything. Like, they'll be like, oh, like the starving kids in Ethiopia. Okay, that has nothing to do with me or my struggle. There's always an excuse. There's an answer for everything, which is an answer for nothing. My point is, that's what I battle and stand up against in society, is societal slogans and brainwashing. And if you're not like a truly awoken being, it's going to be hard to relate to me, because like the way that I got woken up, like the reason why I talk the way I talk sometimes, and the way I hold myself, that's a real thing. Like, that doesn't ever change. It doesn't change when I'm by myself in the street dolo. I hold my own. I don't give a fuck who it is and how many of them there are. And that's the difference. I walk a different walk. Like, people don't, when I like if you remember, like I said, I run the streets. That wasn't fake. Like, I really do. I'm also connected to pretty much every gang in America. So people don't
Oh,
understand the
word.
power that I have is very vast. Like, it's more vast than fucking anyone who's ever existed. It's just I don't really exercise it because I'm not evil, and I don't, you know, like, I handle my own issues as a man. I don't ask people to do shit for me. If I have a problem with people, I take them head on, and that's the difference. So my thing is just, people get everything fucked up and misconstrued. You know, like, I'm living a normal life right now for the most part. My life will never be completely normal, but, and I don't want it to be, but just the point that I think people don't understand, like, when you live in love, it's a vibration, and I'm a force, and I get a lot done, and I live quicker than most people. So it's hard for people to grasp, because they're not used to people living in love. Love is the quickest vibration in existence. We're all vibrational beings. So if you live in love, you live quicker. That's why I talk quicker than most people. That's why I think quicker, and I get a lot more done than most people. You have to understand, like I know, like, you look like confused. I think I can barely see because I'm blind, but and that's fine. You could be confused, but what I'm saying, like, that's my question to everyone. Like, where's the confusion? Like, you're talking to a man who had over 300,000 in one bank account, owned 14 cars like nothing. A
So
dude who's
that's
literally been burnt.
yeah.
Huh?
Sorry.
I didn't hear you.
That's oh, I would say 300K in the bank, and
Well, I
having
was
several
just getting
cars.
started. I wasn't even done.
Okay,
That's my point. I
go
mean,
ahead.
I sold the property for 100K. I should have gotten 150, and they fucked me out of it because they were hating, and that's fine. But the point is, like, I've had a better run than pretty much anyone that I've ever seen. Like, all the celebrities, I've made and spent more money than them. Like, I put everything I love on that. So like I said, it's just funny because people don't know who they're talking to. They don't know what I've accomplished in my life. There's nobody who's done what I've done. I know that for a fact because they can't move at the pace I do. So when I say like I
I
run the
mean,
streets, I mean literally
I have to,
coast to coast because I get around and I touch base with everyone. So I literally run the streets. It's different. I have clout. I don't have internet clout. I have actual clout. But go ahead.
oh, so I spoke to you before, and I collect cars, so
Mhm.
that's something I could relate to. And how many cars did you say that you had, or how many do
I
you
mean, it's irrelevant to me because I'm not materialistic. My point is, I can materialize anything. See, that's the thing. You look at it like it's a finite digit. I don't. I can materialize any amount of wealth. I had the option to hit a button. I could have had limitless money for the rest of my life. Let me tell you what makes a bigger man. Somebody who says fuck money, because I could have had limitless money for the rest of my life. All I had to do was hit a button on a computer that said yes, which was reinvesting dividends. At one point, I was living in dividends, living in a nicer apartment than anyone on YouTube has right now off dividends. So I think people don't understand the point. Like my money was invested. It wasn't just 300K. Like that was one bank account. I've sold mineral rights for $10,000. Like I said, I could have had limitless money. I chose to help the people I love and struggle because that's the point of life. And I'm very glad that I did it. I would never regret the decision. And I'm actually, because I did that, I learned the knowledge, because knowledge is what will get you somewhere, not money. Money will only lead to your ruin, and that's what people in this world don't understand. What will take you somewhere, and you may be in denial of the fact. There may be a lot of people, but money will lead to your ruin. Money's going to make you comfortable. Money's going to attract bad shit. Money is not the end all be all. What needs to be the end all be all is to be real and real to yourself and care about the people around you, and like spread love. And I'm just being real. Like that's the realest shit I could say because I lived that. I didn't just talk it. I practice what I preach. So like I said, I'm not kidding. I had the option to just hit okay, reinvest my dividends. I was already living off of them, like better than anyone I've seen off dividends, but I didn't want that for me. And my thing was I started competing with myself, and I have been ever since. Like it's not like I have a ton of money right now. It's not like, I don't think I'm super rich. I mean, I am in the aspect of what I own and how I invest, because I do really have billions in equity, and I don't think people could ever understand it, and I would never try to explain that to them. I have billions in equity right now while I'm talking to you. I own this. Like I can walk through my billions in equity and enjoy it every day if I want. So it's funny to me because people don't understand the game. Like I've created a whole new lane and a whole new game. So it just depends on perspective. It depends on how people think. I'm not materialistic. I don't have any of the things that I have because I'm attached to them. I have them because I worked hard to get them, and that's it. And I think that a lot of people are attached to it and they're like in denial of it. And I think I've been there at that point. I've been in a lot of stages that I've seen other people at. That's why I try to relate and have some understanding. But, some people you just can't help. Like I was brainwashed by music when I was 17, 18. I was fucking crazy. I was looking to start shit with people. I was very fucking thugged out. I was in the hoods in Atlanta, honestly. Like I would go to all black clubs like Club Q. You can research this in Atlanta. Club Q, there used to be a shooting every weekend. I'd go to Club Q on the weekend and get up in black dudes' faces and say what, like screaming at them, and they wouldn't do shit. And I didn't have no strap or nothing, and they were strapped. So that's a crazy white boy. That's not a normal person. That's a real thuggish son of a bitch, and that's what I am. So my thing is like nobody can doubt like or test my gangster or act like it's fake. And I want people to quit like acting like it's funny because it ain't funny. What's funny is all these people on here and the clown shit they do and how they act and all these betrayal artists and this little fuck shit. Like it's pathetic to me. And I think a lot of real people in the street would agree with me, and I can start putting them on camera anytime I want or on audio for y'all to hear because people need to hear real dudes and women's perspectives. You know what I mean? But my point is this, like, I wish people would get the message from me that it's not about like me being tough. It's about, we already know that. It's about the point of what it's accomplishing. And that's what I think people forget. Like, I'm a genius. I do things because I want the effective result. I believe in the end all be all, like what is it? Like, the ends justifies the means. You know what I mean? So it's like I get results with what I do. Like when I talk, I make money. When I talk, I'm able to communicate. Like I just created. You don't understand. I am running my own business within a span of like a day. That's what nobody's talking about right now. In one day, I took over a whole business. I run my own business now. I make 20 an hour running my own business. Normal people can't do that. And what I'm saying is,
Yeah, it's fairly simple to start a business. Like I have 5 businesses. I live in the state of Texas. You can go on the Secretary of State. I'm sure you know the process of starting a business. That's not very
yeah, but it
difficult to
sounds like
do.
you're trying to like compete or something. Like, is that what we're doing or what? Because
No, I'm
like I
just
said,
I'm
I
just
mean,
making
yeah, it's
a
easy to start a
statement
business
that
if you have money and you have family to help you. It's hard to start a business from scratch with nothing on the street when you don't have no help at all and you have to pay all your own expenses. That's not the same thing. You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
I didn't come from money. I saved money, then invested that money, and then created a
I know,
business
but what
and
I'm saying
created more
is,
and more businesses.
and I'm not putting down anything you've done, but what I'm saying is, you didn't literally like in the span of like a day, like just communicate to people and own a business basically. Nobody does that. It doesn't just happen like
Uh,
that. No, it doesn't. So you're not going to
no,
tell me it does.
well, I'm not trying to disagree with
In
you,
one
but I
day,
actually, yes, I purchased a database from
right? You
I own a
purchased. I
matrimony
didn't
company.
purchase this. Listen, I didn't purchase this. I did this from my mouthpiece. That's what I'm explaining to you. I didn't have the money to purchase this. I did this out of talking. That's my point.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
you didn't do that, so you can't say you did. That's not fair.
all right. Okay. Okay.
Like you
Well,
got to give credit where credit's
kudos,
due is my point.
kudos to you.
Well, I'm saying like I
What?
wouldn't take credit away from what you've accomplished, so I don't want people taking credit from me. Like if I do
Yeah,
something, just say good job
it's
and
not a
that's it.
competition. It's not a
I don't
competition. I'm
want
not
it to
trying to be
be.
competitive
Okay, good.
at all.
I don't think
And you
anyone
know,
can compete
mo
with me.
money, mo
I think
problems.
if anyone thinks they can compete with me, they're delusional. Because like I said, I mean, right now I own my own car lot. I own billions in equity, actual billions of dollars in equity. Like I own fucking vehicles right now. I don't give a fuck about vehicles. I own 5 of them right now, all luxury whips. I'm the one who started that hustle on YouTube. You can ask everyone on here; they all know that. Like I said, I owned 14 luxury cars at one point. That don't mean nothing to me. I hate cars. Cars all fuck up. There ain't no point to me in cars. I give a fuck about them. And the whole point of it is the prison industrial complex to pimp people and extort people and commit mass genocide on all these rappers and people while they promote the cars and sell the cars. It's actually a satanic agenda, which I don't support. That's why I kind of quit fucking with cars because I don't like supporting shit ignorantly if I don't know what's going on. So I learn what was going on. And my thing is this, like, I
Actually,
don't want to get on here and start arguing with you about shit. My point is, I just want people to understand like my perspective, not for me, for them, because I'm teaching them something. But I wish you all this success. I hope that you're as successful as can be. But my question is, what what are you actually chasing within your success? Because like let's say right now, like you have way more than me, right? Which maybe you do. What does it matter? Like
it
because me,
doesn't
I'm on a
matter.
spiritual journey. Like I'm on a spiritual journey, and they literally like the spirits literally just told me I graduated like with honors. Like I literally became. They had a name for it, but it was like the highest degree. Like I've ascended. That's what I'm
And you
doing. I,
did this, did you do this sober or did you do this like with
of course,
DMT or mushrooms or, completely sober?
yeah.
Did you
Because
meditate?
no, I don't have to. I'm a chosen one. Do you know what the chosen one is?
I mean, I've heard
I'm
of it.
divinely
You know,
protected. When you,
I don't mean to cut you off, but one thing I would
you're
like to
good.
know about, or just your perspective, is you mentioned, um, you know, things being satanic in the rap industry and how they, they kind of push a gay agenda. What are your thoughts on the rap industry and the
My
Illuminati?
thoughts is this:
How,
it's not just the rap industry; it's the entire world, and that's what I'm trying to teach you and everyone is what I see you don't see, and I can prove it to you what I see you don't see. You know why you don't see what I see? Because I got knocked out in a club in Atlanta and woke up and saw reality for what it is. I exited the matrix and I woke up in this piece of shit world we're in. We're in a satanic prison. You're in it too. You just don't understand it yet because you haven't woke up from the confinements of what is mental enslavement. Now, let me explain and elaborate to you what that means. Have you ever seen the Eye of Horus?
Yeah, I know what that is.
I have it tattooed on my forearm. What does it mean to you? And I'll tell you what it means for me, because it means everything to me.
I don't know much about Egyptology. I know a little bit about it, but it's not my
Let me
area
ask you
of
this.
expertise.
When you turn on the TV or when you look around in the world you live in, do you see the eye of Satan around you or not? And I'm guessing your answer is going to be no.
If I take mushrooms,
You
I've
don't
seen
have to
some
take
stuff.
mushrooms. This is right in front of you every day. That's my point. I'm awake, you're not. Does that make sense? Because if you were awake, you'd see what I see. I'm trying to teach people what I see, because you can't see it because you're not awoken. To be awoken, you have
But
to
is
have
it
a
awoken or
tragedy
just
happen to
woke?
you.
Would
I'm
it be
not, you can
awoken
never
or
question
would it
that.
just
Like,
be?
you can never question that. Sorry, I won't let you question that. I'll kick you off the fucking program. You're not going to question whether I'm awoken. Sorry. I have ancestors,
No,
bro. If you want that karma, you go right ahead.
no, I'm not questioning that. I was just questioning the grammar. Like, would it
My
be
the divine,
awoken
my spirits that protect me don't play
or
about
would
me.
it be woke?
I'm just letting you know, my spirits, these are real spirits, bro. You can look up Nutword TV and look what they did to him. He went to the fucking hospital crying, a grown ass man, for attacking me. So I'm just saying,
What
you
was
need to
that
be
again?
careful, because you keep asking me
No,
questions like you're trying to like attack me or
no, no,
belittle
no,
me.
no, 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 no. No, you.
Okay?
What was that again? Nutword TV?
Nutword TV went to the fucking hospital because he wanted to fuck with me, and karma's a bitch, and my divine spirits literally attacked him.
Like nut, like N-U-T.
He said the spirit tried to, you know what, in a bathroom. Yes.
Oh, that can happen. That's like a succubus. Or,
Right,
yeah.
but you're going to play it off like it's not what I'm saying, but it is what I'm saying. So how would you know if you're not a part of it? I'm not asking you, I'm
No,
telling
no, I believe that could happen. I
Okay.
had a friend of mine who.
So my spirits
told me
that
about
protect me and me only, they're very powerful. They don't play games. So my thing is, what I'm trying to explain to you again, is I'm awoken. 99.9% of the world is not an awoken being. So my thing is, I'm not going to put up with people hating and trying to poke fun at it. It ain't fucking funny. I got
No,
knocked
I
out.
find it funny.
Listen, I got knocked out in a club in Atlanta. I had blood spilling on the floor and women were screaming. Do you think that's funny?
No, I never said that was funny at all.
Thank you. So
Yeah, I
my
never
thing is, I just
said
don't like people laughing at my pain and shit. Like, I've been through some
No,
real shit.
I'm not laughing. I never found
Okay,
that
no, you're fine.
comical.
I get it. But what I'm trying to explain this to you so you understand who I am, because this is what makes the grain and matter of who I am. And I think that people have an attitude like they're too good for it and shit, and none of y'all are better than me. And that's my point. Like, I went through a spiritual journey. I'm ascended. I'm awoken. Awoken means I see things you don't see. See, when that happened to me, I woke up and I saw the world around me for what it was. The difference between me and most people is you can put me in the worst situation and I'll look at it for what the fuck it is. I'm not going to lie to myself. If it's that bad, I'm going to call it a spade and call it that bad. And it pisses people off because they don't live like me. And my point is, when I look in the world, I could see the satanic eye of Horus everywhere. The truth is this is the occult elite knowledge. And this is what most people don't get, and why I've done radio on Illuminati and Freemasonry for over 15 years, and why I get attacked so hard by Satanists, because all these people are part of witches' coven. I've already proven and exposed that. They work with corrupt police. They've tried to lie on me several times. They've tried to lock me up. I've had standoffs with police and won every single one dolo by myself. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm
So
very
what's your religious background? What do you consider
I
yourself?
don't have one. My point is, what I'm finishing telling you is that, like, basically, I mean, people don't understand the truth. The truth is that God is the devil. It will always be the truth, whether people like it or not. It's not an opinion. I'm not asking you or anyone. I'm giving you occult knowledge. You either take it or leave it. It's irrelevant to me what people want to choose to believe. If they don't know that, they're stupid, because it's obvious and right in front of everyone. It's why the Crusades happened. It's why the world is going to hell in a handbasket. Most people believe in God. They believe in the Bible. The Bible is pushed more so in prison and jail than anywhere because it's mental enslavement to keep you down and imprisoned. All these are finite, basic concepts. It's not something I'm attached to. I don't have any belief system. I seek the truth, and that's what I found. And the truth is, like I told you, God is the devil. There is only one God of this world and the next, and he is Satan. It's the God of the sun, Horus, Set, Seti, all the same names. That's the same God. There's only one, though. So when you see all these evil celebrities who sold their soul, the reason why I get so mad is because I understand the war I'm fighting, which is against evil. And I'm by myself in it damn near, and I'm good. And what I want people to do is quit looking at me skeptically, and I want them to join me in what I'm doing and fighting for what's right. Because are you laughing at what I'm saying, or are you
No,
just?
I'm reading a comment when someone said to remove the chat banners so someone could see my chest.
Like I said, they're irrelevant to me. My point is just, my purpose is real shit. You can rewind the whole tape. Everything I just said is fucking jewels. And the crazy part is nobody's going to talk about and recognize that all the other people who talked about anything near what I talk about, they're all gone. I'm the only one who survived. So
can we talk about the club?
We can talk about something different, whatever you like.
The club that you said that you got knocked. What was the club that you mentioned again? Where was it, and what city? And
I'm not going into that. That's nobody's business.
But you just said
it's something in my past. Yeah, I just said the club, and I don't feel like sharing more details for what they don't need to know.
It sounded like it was popping.
It was popping at the time, and they also got the shit G checked out of them too. And I went back and asked if they wanted any fucking problems, and they didn't. So that matter's been handled.
I used to hang out. There's this black strip club here in Houston called Club Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Jacob the Jeweler is?
No, because I don't care about celebrities because they're not fucking with me. But go ahead.
Well, they made like the
grill, like Johnny Dang.
Grills. Yeah, Johnny Dang. I know Johnny Dang. Actually, I'm friends with him. But that was a really fun time hanging out with those guys. But I guess
I've probably been there. I've been to some Houston clubs in the past. I don't remember which one.
They're fun. It was really fun. But getting hit that hard and then waking up and then having a new reality, that's got to be interesting. That would have to be a really hard hit.
Yeah, they identified pieces of metal in my temple at the hospital. I got hit with metal in the temple. It's not possible to survive that. I do the impossible. That's why I'm talking like this to you. I'm not a human being. I'm a fucking angel. People are going to either get it at some point or they can laugh or whatever. They're going to understand, everybody, at some point. I've done things human beings can't do. You can't survive being in the temple with metal. You have no cartilage there. It's not possible, but I did it. I do a lot of impossible shit. You can't get burnt through your stomach and abdomen and be talking to you either, but I'm doing that, ain't I?
Yeah, I heard about this burning, thing that happened to your abdomen. What happened there? I don't understand. Did you like?
A hospital gave me an acid-based antibiotic conveniently when I was publicly talking about taking a creatine called creatine HCl, and I think it was a direct hit on my life, to be honest, because it's easy. You have these people stalking me. They make a phone call.
I love creatine.
Yeah. Right, and they make a simple phone call and say, okay, he's taking that, give him an acid-based antibiotic, and knowing that you're going to mix the two, basic chemistry, it's going to burn holes right through you, and that's exactly what it did. I had acid burn holes straight through my body, through my abdomen and my stomach, to the point that it's in my lungs. It's burnt straight through me, through my diaphragm where I get.
Did you sue the hospital? I mean, that sounds pretty severe.
A hospital can't do shit for me. I've been to a hospital probably 300 fucking times. They ain't gonna do nothing. They won't even do an ultrasound. They're so full of shit. I don't need their help. I'm doing it myself. I don't need anything from this society. I'm not a part of it. It can all go to hell in a handbasket for all I care. It's a joke, and everybody in it is a joke, and that's obvious to me.
Oh, did you ever watch, do you remember that old documentary, Zeitgeist, I believe it was?
Yeah, Zeitgeist or Zeitgeist, I heard of it. I've probably seen
it. Did you believe in the Amero?
Like, is that going to be the one world currency you're saying?
Yeah, I remember when that whole thing happened and everyone was like, oh, take out all your money.
I believe that there's going to be a one world currency, yes, because I've seen the documents for the New World Order, which there's only a handful of people in the world who have, and I'm one of them. And yes, that's in it. There's going to be a one world currency. There's also a point where there's no human life and there's only vegetation. And that has to do with
it's not going to be Rax coin, I'll say that. I don't
what
think
is it?
Rax coin. I said it won't be Rax coin.
Rax coin will never exist.
That's
Rex
funny,
coin is not. No, it is.
Rex coin.
So
Rex.
you're not like you have to understand. Like I said, it's just key differences between us and the fact that we're online. But like you're not on here trying to fuck with me or be offensive, right?
No, I'm not. I just, all I want to do, so, I own businesses, but I really enjoy, actually, a lot of people, I would say, in this community, I made some really good friends. And I thought that people were, even though we're connecting over something that might be controversial, um, I've met some really great people. And then I thought, wow, there are some really interesting people that I would like to interview. And so that's my goal with my channel. You being my first interview, I would like to. I
I'm
don't
your
think I'm
first
gonna.
interview.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
You popped my cherry.
Well, you picked a good one.
Congratulations.
I
Yeah,
mean,
right. Uh,
I
but
mean, I,
I
I
thought it
feel
would
like
be
you did.
fun
I'm not cocky or
to.
conceited. I'm actually humble as it gets in real life. I just have a lot of knowledge that I want to share. That's why, I mean, I have to get it out to people.
Yeah, I mean, I I'm listening, and I do enjoy your music. There are a few songs of yours that I think are really good. I think they're catchy. They're very different. Uh, uh,
Thank you.
they don't sound like anything else. I'll say that. But they do get stuck in your head. Like I was telling, I don't know if you're a fan of Marty or not, but I was telling Marty, he didn't know that you made a song about him. Do you mind if can you play that actually? Because
I
he
can
never
play it.
heard
I
it, and
mean,
I was
like
like,
I
it's
said,
good.
my thing is I'll never condone his activity, and I hope that you can
No.
understand that. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can feel any way you want about it, but I don't justify being cruel and abusing people, and that's what he does. So, like,
Well,
that's an issue.
so I don't condone certain things, but Cyrax, he's a known pedophile. I don't feel sympathy for him. He's been caught time and time again, so I really don't feel sympathy for Cyrax. But the other person I would love to interview would be King Cobra. I don't think there's King
And
Cobra.
that's fine, but what I'm saying is when you say that, you do understand there's masses that outnumber y'all in this community that believe
Oh, of
Cyrax is not a
course.
pedophile, right?
Wait, what now? That they think that Cyrax isn't a
Like there's
pedophile?
like I don't know nobody around me that believes Cyrax is a pedophile. Like we all know that was a setup. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all keep coming on here slandering people, and it's becoming a
No, it's not. It's not
terrible.
slander. He gets
It is
caught
slander,
over and over again. Uh,
but it's not over and over again because y'all are the ones who are contacting him on Discord.
but
That's
there are
harassment.
people that okay, but there are people like
Okay,
Colorado Pet
exactly.
Patrol, for example. They have decoy
I mean,
accounts, and
honestly, I don't
they
even want to talk about it. Like I told you, I asked you
okay,
already. I don't want to discuss it. I made my point clear, and that's it. So it is what
sure,
we can move on. Like I said,
okay,
your personal, shit is yours. Like mine is mine. Like we still cool. Like I like you. I get along with you, and it's not just because of how you look or that you're hot. You know what I mean? That's obvious. But like, I I like you as a person. I see a lot of potential in you. Um, and that's just the
thank you.
honest truth, So even though
That's very sweet.
I have a strong, like disagreement with some of those things. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna like be there for you if you let me and be a real friend. That's what I want to do.
Everyone needs a friend. But yeah, we can agree to disagree with the Cyrax
Well,
pedo.
that's the point. Most people can't, and I can. Like, I think a lot of people don't get that about me. Like, I'm very thick skinned. I got raised very, very rough. My dad was no mercy. Like, I got scared of a baseball one time when I played baseball as a kid. He took me and put me
Mhm.
against the door and threw tennis balls, pelted me in my fucking face and shit until I started catching the tennis ball and was not afraid of the ball no more. That's his method, like tough
I
love.
mean,
Like, when I learned to ride a
that's
bike, I was really little and it really hurt and it was really traumatic because I kept trying to get on and kept falling and that's horrible pain. Like you could break your leg because I'm getting on the bike trying to ride it and falling and the chain is cutting me like my legs and I'm falling on asphalt and he would just say like get the fuck up and ride it again and that's how I learned to ride a bicycle. Like he was just very very like to the point and no mercy. So, you know, that's why you get this like intensity with me, and it's a real thing. Like, and people know, like I say, like in the street, people know not to play with me because I'm built like that. And that's my only point, is that a lot of these other dudes on here, they're not built like that, or women for that matter. But that's a whole nother topic. But my thing is, like I said, like I could always agree to disagree with you because, like I said, I mean, honestly, I just see something in you, and that's the truth.
Thank you.
And did you say thank you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
That's very sweet. I appreciate it.
I am a very sweet guy when you actually get to know me. I'm not anything else, but like I said, that's why I want like you and other people to try to take the time to look from a different perspective about how I talk and why I do the things I do. Because you can't say it's not working, because it is. There's 30 people in the box right now over here. It's working. I'm worldwide independently established as an artist. It's working. I've been worldwide for since I started music, basically, as far as releasing a website. TyreseSneed.com is worldwide again. I can literally like say the countries to you that are tuning in. I'm saying I did all this from scratch. I just think that's very impressive. I'm not bragging. I just never seen anyone do that. I'm also the only artist who ever went worldwide independently, and they can make up whatever they want, but you can't be independent and signed to a label. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I'm saying independent. Independent means by yourself out your own pocket. I'm the only artist who ever did that, ever. And they stole my story.
How about Michael 5000 Watts? He did that.
I don't know. None of them went worldwide. They don't have a website right now that's worldwide on their own with no
I know
label.
Michael 5000 Watts.
Yeah, but that's not worldwide. I'm saying I got the countries to prove it. Like list every day.
And I feel like I'm not trying to be combative here, but I feel like I could name several. You know what? I'll do my research and I'll come back and
I can prove to you that none of them exist, because they said Drake went worldwide and he didn't. He never went independent. He had a record deal. He grew up on Disney in a fucking wheelchair.
Drake is soft. No one. Right. I'm not. Okay, I'm not into Drake. Oh, okay. Well, then who is your when it comes to rap? Like, who is someone that you took a lot of inspiration from? What are some rappers?
Vinny Paz.
Who? What?
Vinny Paz. Vinny Paz.
Who?
Vinny Paz.
What?
Vinny Paz, Paz.
I'll look that up. How about, do you like SPM?
No.
He's pretty good.
You can go eat a burrito.
Okay, what about, like, I'm from Houston. Who are some of your favorite Houston rappers?
None of them.
There are so many. There's so many good.
I like the song "They Don't Know" by Paul Wall. That's a banger.
So I'll tell you a really cool story. I went to U of H, and I had a friend named Brian. He played the piano, and we would go in this little music room, and he would play all, like, you know, the beats, like some Snoop Dogg songs, and Paul Wall would come in and listen, because people would start, like, you know, with that Houston flow. Like, you know, back in the day, if you were going to be a Houston rapper, you had to start your flow by saying, "I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna come through," right? That was like a part of it, part of the bars. And Paul Wall would come in and he would watch us while Brian was on the piano, and then people would come in and they start flowing. It was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. But Houston rappers, there's none you like. There's so many.
I think it's a thing amongst men. Like I said, like, you got to understand, again, I just don't, I look down on a lot of people, to be real with you, because okay,
what about your favorite white rapper? There's not many of those.
I like Eminem. I've never had anything against Eminem. The real Eminem.
How about Riff Raff? Do you like Riff Raff?
I love Riff Raff. Love him.
Okay, I love it.
Because Riff Raff is positive. He tried to do what nobody else did, which was put positivity and love into music, and I love that about him. I went to a concert of his. There was only a handful of people there, but I love him. He's cool.
Yeah, he's great. I really like him. He's pretty creative, and he's actually really smart. Like, I think he's got a pretty high IQ, and
he's not like any of the other ones. He don't fit into the script, and I love that. Like, that's the point. It's creation and art of music. It's not about all this other shit. But that's what I was going to go into. Is that's why I don't really have respect for a lot of rappers because, again, like we just don't come from the same shit. Like I don't care who believes it. We like I respect men who are really men. Like I respect Pac because Pac talked about fighting against this system and Illuminati, and I believe Pac was really in the street. Like you got to understand, it's never going to change. That's what we going to care about. Like as a real man, we're always going to care about the shit we come from. We come from blocks and streets. We don't come from all this other bullshit. We don't care about the cars. We don't care about the fucking jewelry. We don't care about the money. That's not the point. See, people got me fucked up. They think that I really give a fuck about that shit. No, that's just shit I do for fun on the side. My life was lived as a war. Like my enemies, like it was all about destroying my fucking enemies. Like, and that's what I've done. So it's for me to be talking to you is a miracle. That's the difference. For them to talk to you is everyday life because they ain't been through what I've been through. Like straight up, they didn't do real beef in the hood. They didn't get arrested in Bankhead on the most notorious drug street like I did. They don't. They
So,
didn't see dope boys waving you in with a pistol underneath they fucking shorts and duck into an abandoned building when the corrupt cops get there and have to fight and argue with the corrupt ass ATL police. I went through that. So
after this live stream, I'd actually we can discuss, maybe not tonight but tomorrow. I went through a wild period in my life where I dated men that were let's say not cartel members. Okay, and I would love to.
Well, they're blown out of proportion too, because I'm the man who took them on and won already, but nobody wants to acknowledge that. But that's fine.
And you said you were gang affiliated. What
I'm not gang affiliated. I never said that. Don't misquote me. I said that I'm connected to every single one of them because I know all of them. They all respect me and they stay out of my way because I'm more dangerous than them. That's the point.
Do you know how to crip walk? Can you
No.
know how to do that? No.
I do not crip walk. I mean, if you want, we can learn.
Yeah.
Crip walk.
I mean, I know how. I know how to do it.
Do you want to do it in front of us?
No, I'm in work.
Throw up your seed.
What now?
I said throw up your seed. That's what they do. They throw up little seeds. Did you know something? You want to know something?
Enlighten me.
Like you so you can know why what I'm saying is not like a lie, like and why I say I run shit. I understand things at a higher level. Like I understand the language of Crips and Bloods and that it's satanic. Like you have to understand, like I operate above the divine being that they all worship and bow down to. That's the difference. Like I understand the gang signs they throw up, what they mean. Did you know they throw up the Eye of Horus?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, well, it means a lot.
It's all jibber jabber.
It's not. It means everything because it's God taking advantage of humans and winning. I mean, you say it's jibber jabber.
They don't know what they're doing. You know these.
Well, that's why there's so many of them losing.
That's
why there's so many of them losing everything every day. Yeah, but it's mass genocide. It's a big deal. I mean, you can't just say it doesn't mean nothing. It's a lot of life being lost for no reason over fucking colors and stupid shit.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, until you're in it.
Yeah, and then you're in too deep, you know. So did you ever go to prison or did you go to jail? And did you have
I'll never go to prison. I'll never go to prison because I'm not stupid. Only stupid people go to prison who fuck up. I don't make mistakes.
I mean, there's white collar crimes. Anyone could.
Right, I don't commit crimes. I do everything legally. I do shit legit. Only way I would fuck up is maybe if I get into like an altercation and I'm not supposed to be handling it, and I try to keep from doing that now.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I try to stay out of trouble. I cherish my freedom.
Oh, so you know that one song I was just talking about it earlier. Do you think you could play that the one with Marty? Like it has a really good hook, and not a lot of people have heard it, and I thought it would be good to listen to. Would you like?
Yes, Troy, calm down. Mini me, stop humping the freaking laser. Calm down, Troy. All right, back off. All right, let's see. Hold on, I'm cleaning up the chat. Yeah, I'll play it for you.
Sweet. I'm gonna grab a water.
Cool. So what do y'all think so far? What do you? I mean, she's cool. Like, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's like a little barrier and shit. Other than that, like she's cool. Like I like her.
Okay, great.
See, I like how he put it. He said she's not confused. She's probably just in awe. And she laughs a lot, and I'd be taking it the wrong way. Like you're not laughing at me, right?
Uh,
Or
no,
are you? I don't.
I just have like a nervous laughter. It's a coping mechanism. You know, like you mentioned, you know, your dad bringing you up with tough love, right? And that kind of thing.
Yeah, he
Like
was
helping you
abusive
with
too. Yeah.
balls and whatever. You know, my laugh is just a coping laugh.
Okay. Thank you for explaining that. But yeah, he said she's not confused. She's probably just in awe. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm throwing a lot at everyone, so it's a lot to take in. Um, this
Oh,
guy.
I had a question though. I had heard, so because I don't know that much about you, like I'm not into the Sneed lore per se. I just thought that you were interesting and you would be
But you are
interesting to
somewhat because
interview.
you said you bang my music in the gym. You said you
I like
listen
your
to
I
Fire
like three
Nine.
songs, but then look here, here's the deal. There are so like with Marty Streams, so your song,
Oh,
I
hey,
want to
hold
say,
up real quick. 'Cause I'm gonna try to see if I can get on camera real quick. So hold on, I'm gonna refresh.
oh, that'd be
Since you
great.
are and you wanted me
I'd
to,
love
I'm gonna
that.
try. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Just keep looking sexy with your bad self.
Okay.
Uh,
No, but I have your song Fire and Ice. It's right in between Project Pat, If You Ain't From My Hood. Then there's Fire and Ice. Then there's Riff Raff, Dolce and Gabbana. But then after that, I have Mail Truck. And then I also have this song called Unleashed that Marty plays on some of his streams. It's like, it's good. I just let it play. It's nice. Unleashed. It's time. Uh,
all right, what's up there?
oh, there you go. There
Hi,
you are. Nice.
how you
Good to
doing?
see you. I
Is
am
it?
great.
You're
Yeah,
not
of
being
course, of
sarcastic,
course.
huh?
I mean, no, I mean, I am a sarcastic person, but no, I'm being genuine at the
Well,
moment.
it's been a minute since I've been on camera, so
Oh,
you know,
well,
I'm sure a lot of them will appreciate it.
yeah, I'm sure
I
there's.
just fucked up my toe right now. I just fucking hit this shit. This shit hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, that always hurts. Oh, so I have a question with the whole like Batman thing. Like I noticed, and you're so actually my dog. I have a dog. It's a bull terrier, and his name is Bane, Bane. Uh,
Does he wear a mask?
no,
One of the
no, but
favorite
you know.
cartoons I have on YouTube, there's like Bane Cat, and he's like this little cat, and there's a cartoon with it. It's not a cartoon, but it's like an episode, and he's like talking like Bane, but it's a cat. It's fucking hilarious.
I'd
Thank
probably
you,
have to see
Leonidas.
it.
What happened?
Um,
Oh, you haven't seen it? Yeah,
uh,
it's funny as fuck.
no, no, I haven't seen it. But
Why would I wear a
what's the
mask when I look
Batman
beautiful and
theme?
handsome? That's funny. Go ahead.
What's the Batman thing? Like,
I am
what is that
Batman.
in
I mean,
reference to?
there's no question on it. I've been Batman for years. I was doing all the shit that Batman does. But point is, my stock's gonna go up, and I'm gonna have the money to build like the real bat suit the way I want. I'm gonna get that new flying technology and shit with the wings that come out, and I'm gonna be jumping off of fucking buildings at some point and shit. All that's coming.
I mean, that
I'm
sounds great.
I mean,
That
yeah,
sounds
and
interesting.
it sounds cute. Like people think I'm not going to do it. I mean, how? I got 17,000 shares of a stock that would hit $16 twice in
I
front of me.
would say that that would probably cost just to, they're gonna have to reverse engineer that for sure. But
No, I
that
just
would,
need titanium. Oh, you mean like the wings? I don't know how much. I mean, it'll be affordable because
I
they
mean, the
can come
Wright
out with
brothers
it
tried
soon.
it. We saw what happened there,
I
Didn't go so
don't.
well.
Who tried it?
The Wright brothers, the Wright brothers,
Oh,
or
no,
the
no, no,
guy,
no,
the
no.
the guy from the guy that jumped off the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
You're misunderstanding me. This technology is already available. Like they're already flying.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like
But it's
they
got to be
glide. It's
expensive.
in the new Batman movie. They use it.
It's,
It's a gliding system. But there's also like jetpacks you can put on your shoes.
yeah, but that's got to be, or there's crack. This is a joke. I'm just joking. But I had a friend of mine. One time I asked this guy, he loved to do crack. And I was like, hey, what does crack feel like? And he was like, it's like you take these moon boots and you put them on your feet and and you take off. And then he always looked really paranoid. So I was like, no, I'm not going to try crack.
I hope
But it
not.
might be like that, where you just take off.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen it on YouTube. It's actually pretty cool, but it's basically like your Iron Man, literally. And they have the technology. I don't think it'll be outrageous at some point, but the point is, I'm looking at having, like I said, limitless money all over again. That was all I was saying is what I went through. It taught me knowledge, and I would take knowledge over money any day. And that's what I become obsessed with is knowledge. I don't want money. I don't care about being rich. People think I do. I don't. I care about
I mean,
knowledge. Like Batman's not
but
supposed to just be rich. Like he has to have the knowledge in order to do things that anyone else can't do, even if they have money. Just because you have money doesn't mean you can do what I do. Period.
But
I'm
in order for
stronger than most
Batman to be
people.
Batman, and afford the Batcave and the Batmobile, he's got to have money, right? So that
No,
it
I
goes
got
hand in
billions in
hand.
equity right now, and I ain't rich. I mean, I didn't. So no, there's always a different way to do. I do everything the poor man's way, honestly, and it works.
Well, but do you
I don't really
like
want to talk
right?
about money shit. I'm like, I'm.
No, no, no. I just want to talk about Batman. So if right now, do you have like an actual like Batman suit? Like, do you have
No,
like a
I'm actually
prototype?
probably like right now, actually right around the corner. I was thinking about it today. I'm actually probably going to start trying to really design it and see if I could find some materials for it like right now. So I'm just starting. I haven't started yet, but I'm about to.
Like,
But I
what
am going to like
material would you
design one.
use?
Yeah.
Maybe like some neoprene. Maybe like what they would
I've
would be
looked
a
it
good
up already. They said it
material.
was like urethane, but I don't really know if I want urethane. I want the official suit
Yeah,
to be made out of like titanium or like steel alloy or some other kind
that
of like
sounds heavy.
graphite. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It has to be light
That
enough
might
for
weigh
me
you down.
to move right. Well, yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
if it's not
I
light,
would think
it
some
can't work.
neoprene, and you'd also want it to be
Neoprene.
like water resistant. Yeah. Like, what people, the dive suits, what people, yeah, no, no. So what about, if you're Batman, who would Bane be? Like who would be your Joker? Who would be your like arch nemesis if you're Batman?
Probably American Dream.
American
That was
Dream.
a joke.
What
He's
it,
not equate to be anything to me. I don't know. I kind of have a complex between being Bane and Batman, so that's kind of the point of the name Cashless Bane for my record label, actually.
okay.
But I
So
don't know.
you're a
I don't know
mix
who would
then.
be the Joker. I know I'm going to have to find one when I make
Who
the
would be your
film. I'm
Robin?
planning on doing a low budget film for.
Oh,
I
you
don't
should
know.
do
Probably
that
one of my
actually.
friends. Why
Oh,
can't you
your
be my
Robin?
Batgirl? Did you hear me?
Batgirl. I heard you. I sure did. I don't think I have that
You look like a
Michelle
Batgirl.
Pfeiffer kind of look. Nah, no, no. I don't really
You
think
don't need
I
to.
fit that. I mean, I'd have to
You don't
wear that
need to.
outfit. That
I
looks
don't
pretty
want
skin
Michelle Pfeiffer.
tight. It looks like it's not breathable. You know,
Skin tight and
I like.
you sound like a good combination. Just saying.
Okay. All right. Well,
God, these people are
what
so
if
goddamn envious. And they jealous they can't see straight. This shit
Oh, I haven't
hilarious.
even,
Do y'all really
haven't
think
even,
you bother me?
I haven't even looked at the chat.
I'm listening to
Let's
you.
check it out. Oh, can you play that song though for the Marty song? I asked you like 3 times.
Yeah.
All I see is.
Did somebody just say I would get sued for making a Batman film? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I'm not copying anyone. I am fucking Batman. I'm definitely making a Batman film. I'm not gonna get. They can't sue you for that. No. The only way they could sue you is if you use the same name. Of course, you can make a Batman film.
Yeah. Just
That's
get a
crazy.
really good Jew lawyer.
No, I don't need to. I just make my film. I'm sue proof. Nobody can sue me. That's the thing. I don't need a lawyer for nothing. Like I'm sue proof. They can't touch my money, period. So when you that dangerous, you sue proof. Ain't nobody gonna sue me. I don't care who it is. They ain't gonna sue me because they know. That's the point. I got power like that. Like I scare people.
What could someone even sue for? You know, like would it be small claims?
Nothing. That's my point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do shit. All right, let me find this. But thank you. I mean, I'm glad that you like my music.
I do. I like.
I appreciate you wanting to do the interview
like
with
3
me.
songs. Yeah. Like I like Fire and Ice.
I think you haven't heard that many. I don't think you've heard that many of mine though.
I like.
All right.
I like Fire and Ice. I like I don't want to, because I'm a nigga. That's very catchy. And I like the Marty
Here you
song.
go.
I think it has a really good hook. Okay, good. We're gonna listen to it. Awesome.
Yeah, it's coming. It's hopefully it'll get a little louder. Can you hear it? There we go.
Here it goes.
Hey, Positive Dreams. Hi, Positive Dreams. How you doing? She's always positive.
Plugging in computers. No mental. Yeah, why does it sound so shitty? Is it just because you're playing it like why does it sound so bad? Is it because it's just
because I make dark music, like, it's just my vibe, how I feel. I put it in.
No, like the quality. I don't mean like
What do you
I just
mean?
mean like it sounds like
Oh, because I'm
just,
playing it through a phone into a laptop and a shitty
yeah.
laptop at that doesn't want to do anything.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, anytime that I try to run music through a phone into this, it's not going to sound very good. But just so they can hear.
Super Migraine.
Cashless
I mean,
Bang. I'm glad you like it.
you know what I tell people when like when you really like a song and you want them to like it, but they don't like it. I'm like, oh, you have to hear it in the car. Like, let me play it in the car.
Oh, if you play any of my tracks you play in the car, it's gonna make it's amazing. It's gonna sound
It always
amazing.
sounds way better in the car. I got a really great sound system though. I don't have any kickers.
I think that's
But
basically how I produce it for all the songs to sound good in a car. I make mistakes occasionally, but all my production is amazing. I mean, like I have people even ask me like you went to studios for this shit? Like, no, I self produce a lot of it. I've been in a lot of studios.
so like how I mean, how do you produce your music? Like
It's all
you're
just
just
off
doing this like a
thoughts. I make all my music in like 5 to 10 minutes. How did I learn? I just watched my friend Marco Thompson. He was a grown man in Atlanta, and he would do it all the time. And I would do the rapping, and I just watched and learned, and then I
well, I have a
self-taught.
funny story. So growing up in Houston, I had a lot of guy friends that wanted to be rappers. So I'd go to the studio with them and sometimes use backup vocals. But one time they were like, "Oh, we need the sound of like a bong. We need the songs about weed, and we didn't have a bong. So I took a Sprite bottle and I took a straw and I made like bubbles, and that's how we got
Oh wow,
the the clip for that. Innovative,
that is cool.
yeah, amazing.
Thank you, Positive Dreams. I truly appreciate that. She said his music is so beautiful. He's so sexy. Thank you. Um, Let me see
Oh,
here.
so here's something we can talk about. So my what
You
I
know I
do
have
for a
two new
living.
tracks out too, right? Three,
Oh
actually.
no, I
Yeah, I got
don't.
three new tracks out. I play it at work and they love it, but I could play those in a minute if you want some. I'm listening though. Go ahead.
I mean, if it can sound better, I'd be down for that. But if it's gonna, I don't mean to be rude. I want the quality to be good.
No, that's not rude. It makes sense. Unless you want to play
Okay,
it on
so
your end and maybe it'll sound better. It's on YouTube.
I don't know how to do that shit. Like I really don't. Like I'm
You just,
41
I
years
mean, do you
old.
have another device where you can just go to YouTube and play it? That's all you do.
Yeah, but I can hire someone to do this like in the future, but I really don't know how to do that shit.
All you do
Like
is
I don't
click a
know
link.
how. Sounds complicated.
I just tell you what to search and that's it.
But then
By the
how
way,
can I?
people, I am getting stronger, so don't think for a minute that Tyrese Sneed little, because Tyrese Sneed is fucking huge right now. So yeah, don't get that fucking twisted at
Are you
all.
getting yoked?
What's
You
that?
know what you should.
Oh, like
Uh,
rip?
yeah. Are you a fan of PEDs?
Of what? Oh,
PEDs,
P. I don't know anything about it. I know they get
performance
used in
enhancing
boxing and
drugs.
shit. No, I don't.
Here,
I don't
we
do that.
can actually. You know what's really funny? I think that I have the same build and size as Lord CP. Actually, I think I'm a little bit bigger than him.
As who?
Lord CP,
Who's that?
Jimmy.
Who?
His name is Lord CP.
What the fuck?
He does these. Yeah, how do I describe him? But I believe he's about 5'5" and 140. If I were to measure my bicep, I would think that it would be much bigger than his. And he only drinks watermelon White Claws, which is a girl's drink.
What the
Not
fuck?
good.
That's funny.
That's him. You know? I'm not
Damn.
down with those watermelon White Claws.
Right. Who drinks White Claw?
I'm drinking pineapple.
You do.
Yeah. But this is a
Nah,
girl's
that's
drink.
cool.
I mean, this is what
Yeah.
women drink.
Yeah,
Not
I
men.
don't really ever fuck with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I
What
had
else?
one. I think I had one the other day somehow. I think it just like happened. It was kind of weird.
Like how? What do
They
you mean
just
just
like
happened
gave.
how?
They just like gave it to me, and I was like,
Who's
"Fuck it."
they?
They people.
Just like a random person just was like, hey, drink this?
People take care of me. Like
Oh.
everywhere I go, I know
You need
everybody.
to be
Like,
careful though, because GHB is a real thing, and you can't taste it.
what is it?
It's
Like spiking,
GHB.
roofie.
Yeah, it's like yeah, exactly. It's like a date rape drug, but it's like slightly salty. It's very prevalent in the gay community. The gays love it. It's effective. They can put it in your
No, I
drink,
mean
and
when
then
if people make my drinks, I see them making my drink, so
yeah.
I pay attention.
Okay.
They're not gonna do that.
No. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if someone slipped a little GHB in there for me. I'd be like, oh, joke's on you. I have a tolerance.
I feel you.
Am I joking? Am I not?
I know, I get it.
Well,
So we are friends, right?
oh, totally.
Becoming friends. I'm really
we're
asking.
bestest.
Be serious.
I mean, but you shouldn't ask that. Like, I think that's kind of an awkward thing. Like,
No, it's not. I want the people to know.
Well, if someone's like, hey, are we this or are we that? I find it to be a little, like it's either there or it's not. And I think if you ask those questions, it can become awkward, it'll be just a unspoken fact, we're friends.
It's in the title of the show.
Oh, is it? I didn't read the
Yeah,
title.
that's why I'm asking.
Possible. Let me see here. It says, introducing my new friend, and I am building all my businesses gradually now. But you could use a comma.
I don't want to use a comma. I'm not in grammar fucking class. I could have taught English. I'm on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about grammar on YouTube.
I'm just saying. I'm just as a friend. I mean, it is a title though. I get it. All right, fine.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but we're not in fucking English class. I did that in English class. I'm in free life, and I'm not trying to spell shit correctly. I don't care.
No, you didn't. There's no misspellings.
Well, yeah, but I'm not using punctuation and shit. Like, who does that on social media? That's odd.
Right? Who does that? That's dumb. Oh, someone is asking in the chat.
Yeah, don't repeat troll shit. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That'll get you banned.
Well, I don't know who that is.
No, it ain't. It's nobody. We don't speak names of nobodies on here. Fucking people who ain't shit trolls. That's irrelevant. We're all legit over here, man. We official tissue over here. Everything's legit. I'm running a record label, Cashless Bane. I'm making 20 an hour. I'm making great money. I'm living life. I'm doing me, and they mad. That's what's going on. You should know what you're walking into. It's obvious.
I see that.
Thank you.
See. Oh, actually, I have some notes here. I took some notes. So I had some questions.
Why is Cyrax's mom commenting in my chat? What the fuck?
His mom is dead. That's impossible.
Oh, grandmother then, I think. Or I don't know. I don't know much about him. I don't want to get into it either.
Well, he's interesting. He's interesting to know. But if
yeah, not on my program though. I'm good. He's irrelevant to us.
Oh, my headphones gonna die. I really wanted to return these headphones, They have the like, it's really annoying, but when you plug them in, it has like the most Asian sounding voice. It's like, I wish I could just let you guys hear it, but it's like, and it's really funny and it cracks me up, but it's so.
You just plug them in because you went out for a minute where I couldn't hear you.
Oh yeah, because of these Chinese headsets.
Pearl Harbor was a little
That's
sneaky.
That's what I get for paying $19.99. You know.
We can all be a little sneaky sometimes.
Because of Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think? Let's read this chat. Oh, hey, I see Crow is here. Yeah, so something about Sally. So you don't know much about Cyrax, correct?
Don't want to, don't care.
No, yeah, it's pretty dead right now.
None of those people or any of that exists in my world. That's the thing you got to understand. It's not a part of my reality.
So,
irrelevant.
Well, what is it? What is your reality? What do you?
What am I interested in?
Let's say, okay, I'm Tyrese Need, right? I wake up. What's the first thing I think about?
Making money and working.
Okay, grinding. Okay. Then
probably you would be the next thing.
Oh, that's very sweet.
True.
Okay, so let's say it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, you hadn't met me. Then what would be the second thing that you would think of? Money?
I don't know. I've focused on music and building my record label. I'm probably gonna make some tracks in the next couple of days. I might work on some music tomorrow. Actually, I'm off. Well, today I'm off today, so I told you about that. So probably I might make some music. I might make a track when we get off here.
And so when you say make a track, like, how do you use like a software? Do you have
no? Right now, all I can do is use my phone. It sucks, but the phone actually works really well, like better than the laptop. But I used to do it with the laptop. I make them all in like 5-10 minutes. It doesn't really take me much. It's natural now. I've done easily thousands of tracks, so I'm pretty used to doing it. I just pick a beat, I type it out or I write it, and then it all comes naturally. I don't know. It takes me like 5-10 minutes to make the whole track. Like the Marty track, that took like 10 minutes tops for the whole thing.
Straight off the dome.
Yeah, they all take about 10 minutes. I don't need hours and all this other shit and production for hours and days. Like, that's people who don't know how to make music. Making music is not that difficult if you know what you're doing and you just study it.
I mean, how did you? I don't want to say how were you inspired to make music, but when did you? How were you able to just make music? Like, was this just something that you feel like you were blessed with? Was this something that you feel is like a God?
No.
Was it after you got hit?
Yeah, actually, it was around that time when I first started, but that was just a coincidence. I mean, I was already working on doing it, and then that happened, and then I think that was like my first single, Unstoppable, it was called. And be like, I'm unstoppable, and there was like horns behind me and shit. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable, and it would like cut it up. It was pretty cool. But
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to find that one. It'd be hard to. It might be on some website like thisis50.com or so. I don't know. It's ancient, but I don't even know where it is. Like, I've lost a lot of my music. I don't know where the shit is, half of it, because I've been doing this so long. And there was not as many outlets before, and I can never hold on to like devices. So yeah, but I do have a hold of quite a bit, But I don't know. I just do it because I enjoy it. I mean, I've always had a gift with writing. I was an author since the first grade. I won a worldwide writing contest and got published in an actual book in the first grade. So I was officially an author already. So wanted to take my gift of writing and put it into music. That's why I started doing it. And when I first started, I mean, I could talk well, I guess, but I never thought that I had like a real gift with it. I think I did, but I didn't really know it yet. The
Oh, do
singing
you happen
came
to?
after like COVID. COVID, I was isolated and I was ducking a warrant. Everyone knows, so like I had a lot of time on my hands, and
Oh,
I would make music because it was
I don't know
therapeutic.
about the warrant. Tell me about the
I
singing.
already
That
did the time for it. That was the 45 days I did.
that's not much. That's
Well,
fine, right?
I mean, that's your
Could be
opinion. I mean,
worse.
it's a lot
Was it
when
bad?
you're in an all Mexican jail and you're being targeted. Okay,
Hey,
so
well, I think that so I'm half Mexican, so
I am as well.
I'm. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I couldn't tell. But
I don't
the
know why I got big, beautiful brown eyes, and white boys don't have them, and long eyelashes,
oh, okay.
like longer than girls.
So
I have Hispanic features.
okay. In Mexican, so in the not prison system, but in jail, were you like, do you know who what Texas Syndicate is? Are you familiar with the Texas Syndicate? TS?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
members.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. Um, uh, what about Mexican Mafia, La M?
I
You
know
know about them?
members of them, and I've had ex-girlfriends who were connected to them. Yes.
Sweet. MS-13?
Yes.
Too far? Too brown?
No, not at all.
Um, yeah, those are so when you were involved there, I don't know if you would be open to talking about this, but was there a specific gang that that you not that
Let me make something clear. Gangs are for pussies, and I've never been in any of these gangs. I just know all of them. That's why I said connected, not affiliated, connected,
mm-hmm.
meaning they respect me. I've hung out with Latin kings that were
Oh
ducking
no, there are many of those.
homicides, like active homicides, and I've hung out with them while they were on the run for murder. Like
Well,
I'm
that's
not a
what
normal
happens.
dude. I'm really crazy. So it's a little different.
I would
Like
love to exchange. I would love to exchange. You know, I'm not trying to compete with you, but just I've I've known several people that have been involved in that kind of lifestyle, which indirectly involved me in that lifestyle. So I would love to hear some of your stories, like offline about that.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff. Um,
I just always represent myself. I'm always dolo. I don't fuck with people like that. I don't roll with people. I just represent myself. I was raised like gangs are for pussies, period. Like I was never gonna join a gang. It's like wearing an earring. My dad would have beat the shit out of me if I ever wore an earring. That's why I still
well,
haven't. I've
that's
actually thought
for
about getting one, but I don't know.
yeah, but that's a little gay to have
Right,
like that one earring. Yeah,
right. I mean, I
you
guess I think it's
can get caught.
perspective. Like I think it would look good on me, but like, yeah, I mean
But
that's
it's also
the
like
way I was raised.
it's like a gateway drug to gayness. I could see
Yeah,
how
that
your
makes
dad would
sense.
be like, shit, pierce that one ear? Hmm. Then what's next?
No, he wasn't like that at all. You got it totally fucked up. He was just an old school dude, and that's just not something we do. We don't do anything faggy. Period.
Yeah. So that makes sense. I mean,
My dad was about as
uh,
masculine as it gets. I was the only man I ever feared in my life,
hmm. And
ever.
so were your parents? Well, uh, I think that you said your father passed away, but
Car
were your
crash, yeah.
parents still married? Did you come from like a
They were separated. I don't know about divorce. Probably they were still
hmm.
together on paper. I don't know.
And do you have brothers and sisters?
No, I have a half sister I don't affiliate with. She's a hating ass bitch, and that's about it. I've never dealt
Oh,
with her, never wanted to.
oh, why? I mean, why do you say that?
I don't say shit. I just told you she's a hating ass bitch. She hates on me. What do you mean?
4K. But why? Like,
Everybody hates on me. You look at the network you're on. You don't see all the hate they typing right now. Because I
I
shine.
mean,
Because I'm beautiful. That's why.
let's see.
I'm the shit. And I'm proud
Um,
of it.
I really don't see people being negative here. And I like
You
the fact that
don't?
you're
Because they've
keeping
been
your
typing hate,
no,
foul shit the whole time I've been talking to you. I just keep blocking them.
no. I mean, I
Oh, yeah,
don't see
now,
you.
because I already cleared them out the chat. I don't put up with that
Oh,
shit.
I see.
What I'm not understanding is why it just seems like you come up here to like disagree with everything I say, but like
Me?
you're not really having a conclusion or a point to what you're saying, so it doesn't make sense. But is
Well,
that what you're here to
I'm
do
just
or no?
no. So I have a line of questions that I would like to ask you, but I feel like you're not going to answer them because they're too. Like when I spoke
Invasive,
to you
what
on
we
the
talked about?
like when I spoke to you on the phone, I could already tell that you're not going to want to talk about like your background. You're not going to want to talk about um, deeper things that I find interesting. So I'm just avoiding
I
those
mean,
things. So
maybe
right
some of them
now,
you got to just run me through what it is and I can see how I feel.
okay. Uh,
Will I get to
let's see.
talk to you for like 5 minutes at least when we get off here for doing all this?
Uh, well, let's see.
5
It's
minutes,
3 in the
promise.
morning. It's 3 a.m. But you know what? I gotta smoke a cigarette, so sure. Oh, what about Jenny?
What about her?
Who is Jenny? Like this is just the notes I have. I don't know anything about her. I
An
don't know
ex
anything
an ex
about.
girlfriend that we've been over enough, so I'm not going to talk about it because it's irrelevant.
Okay. I mean, all I have here was that she.
I mean, it's
I
it's
don't
the
know. She.
source where you're getting it's the source you're getting information from. Like it's all malicious. So like, why would I? Like that's stupid. Like that's the past. What
I
are we
mean,
going to talk? It wasn't even a past. It never really existed or happened. So it's not something worth talking
okay.
about.
Well, let's move on from that then. Let's talk about so my expertise is I'm a relationship. I'm a therapist, right? I'm a relationship therapist. I talk about relationships. Uh, when was your last long-term relationship?
Uh,
And what do you consider to be long-term? Let's start with that. What do you consider to be long-term?
I don't feel like I've had a long term relationship. Longest one I had was like it was like 5 years, but I don't really consider it a relationship because it was the same like hating in and out energy bullshit. So I don't think I've had a long like what you're saying like a stable long relationship. I'd like to have one, but I don't think I've ever had one.
Okay, so what are you doing currently to find someone to have a good long-term committed relationship with? What are you,
I'm not.
what are
I'm
you
I'm chill.
actively?
I'm chill doing me and being single and living my life. And if it comes to me, it comes to me, which I believe that it will. And I mean, like I said, I'm even interested in you. You came, so I mean, clearly the shit works. Like, I don't think it's something I have to worry about. I think it's something that will come to me in the right form. As a matter of fact, I know because the readings keep telling me I'm getting new love, and that's just a recent thing, and they're always spot on. So, about
Readings.
to fall in love
What do
with
you mean
somebody. I
by
don't know who it is. Huh?
what do you mean by readings? What do
I have
you
readings that basically tell me what my enemies are thinking before they do. It's saved me several times. It's made me win against
like
them every
Cleo?
time.
Like call me now, like Cleo? Do
No, I'm not
you
kidding. Like
remember?
I'm
No,
literally
no,
I'm.
Cleo. Do you remember that infomercial? Like Cleo, call
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
now.
Miss Cleo. Yeah.
Like that kind of reading? Is it
Yeah, I mean, it's a tarot reading, but I get what you call downloads, so it's several of them, and they all speak about me. They always pull my energy. It's
oh,
very,
you know who does
very
really, really good
odd.
tarot readings? Heather. Do you know who she is?
Maybe I don't
Heather
know.
Heather Colonna.
I
Or
tune into the
Gopi.
same people normally now, but sometimes I branch out a little.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me just read this chat here. see if I can get some questions. I don't have any cards in front of me.
Positive dreams.
Let me ask the chat here.
Oh yeah, it's that way.
Oh man. Yeah, but do you know who Gothy is?
Don't want to be connected to it. Can we please talk about something else?
Sure. Okay. Well, what would you like to talk about? I'll give you the.
Not trash. I don't like any of those people. I think they're trash.
I mean, I think they're pretty interesting.
That's okay. You can. I just
let's
don't.
see. Queen Heather. Yeah, I like Queen Heather.
I don't have any connection to that community. I never will. Don't want one. That's all. I would like a connection to you and with you, but other than that, no. I don't think it's a package deal. I don't think people can sell themselves with a group. I think that's kind of gay. Like everyone's an individual. You're an individual. You're not. No one's an extension of you. Like I don't know why girls think that. It's not a package deal. It's just you. As far as I'm concerned.
Let's see here. Actually, I did have another question. I don't think you're going to answer this. But I heard through the grapevine that you blew like 100K in Vegas in like a week.
No, completely false.
How'd you do that?
Never happened. That's what I'm saying. No? The source, the grapevine you're referring to, is only going to give you misinformation because all they do is lie on my name.
A little bird told me.
That little bird is fucking retarded because they have no concept of what they're talking about.
Really? I mean, it sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, so do you play poker? What do you? I'm actually
I play blackjack, and I have records of me making like $25,000. I went in one day. I went from 5K to 23 grand off blackjack. Yeah, that's what I did in Vegas.
That can happen.
Yeah. But blowing through 100K, that's ridiculous. No, I never.
So it was
did
like
that.
it was like 95.
No, right? It was nowhere near that.
So would you say it was like 50?
No, not anywhere near any of those amounts.
Well, what's your favorite slot to play? I like that Buffalo one.
I think they forget the concept that when I left Vegas, I still had about like 10 grand to my name. So to say that I took such a huge loss is kind of funny.
I mean, there's no they. I think this was like one person.
No, I just think that people are stupid and take my bait and think that they really believe the shit that, like, sometimes I fuck with people and I play games too. And I like to make people who hate on me believe their wishful thinking is coming true. And that's what that was. It was for content. But, I mean, why it's funny. It's like the same people make up shit that never happened and just repeat it. Like, what is that going to do to me? It's just funny. We all know what's happened. I'm very transparent.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
That everyone in reality with a brain knows what I've done in the street, who I am, and what's gone on. I'm not a hidden person. People know me everywhere. I'm known every state I've ever gone to. I used to sell CDs locally. Everyone knows me. I'm a very popular person. I just don't want to be. Like, there's nobody that doesn't know about me anywhere I go. They all know me, other than a stranger. But
you know what is one of my favorite things? One of my favorite things is the CD covers from like the early 2000s. Like
I used to like printing them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I love Michael 5000 watts. I don't know if you know what the Kappa is in Galveston. It's like it used to be this really popular shindig that a lot of these locals would gravitate towards, and really great. They would sell CDs out of the back of their pop trunks.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing at some point. Yeah.
It was amazing. I love that.
That's what I came from. I used to do that. I used to sell CDs riding the MARTA and ATL. I was the first one who did that hustle pretty much. I would sell CDs physically. I made a ton of money doing it too, and people don't believe me. I used to get $20 a pop for CDs, and
So you
realistic.
just like you'd hang out at like the corner store
Yeah,
and just like
yeah, literally. I actually, if you don't
oh
believe me, it should. I got thrown out of the Lenox Mall or whatever, the nice mall in Dallas, when I was a lot younger because I was slanging CDs in the really nice mall with a blue do rag on, and the security couldn't do shit with me, and they were all intimidated and shit. It's funny.
that's gonna get you that blue do rag, you know. That's like
No, it won't.
yeah, no, that's like
Nobody can get me because I'll get them, and they know it. That's why people
I
don't
mean,
get me. They don't try to because they know it's automatic.
I
That's
think
my
having
point.
like that blue do rag, you know,
I
in
wear
it
whatever I want. I wear
predominantly.
whatever color. I go to any hood. I wear all my jewelry. Niggas don't do shit. Never going to.
Hmm.
I wish they
Hmm.
would.
I mean, so what hood are you
I'm
in
about
now?
that.
Like
I'm the
what?
one who's proven that. Huh?
So like now, like what area? Like are you? Where do you?
I'm in
Where do
Marty's
you
ass.
represent?
What are you
You're in
talking
what?
about? What are you asking me? You know not to ask me
Like
where I'm at. So what do you mean?
not like physically.
Okay, then
I
what do
mean
you mean?
like
What mental space
so
I'm in?
sure, let's go there.
I think you're hot.
Um
That's my mental space right now.
yeah, well that I
I'm
think that's a
chilling and my mind
one
is in a
track
relaxed
mind.
state.
Okay, okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna read some of these chats here because my brain, you know, I haven't hit my. I'm supposed to eat like 150
Calories.
grams.
Oh.
No, like 150 grams of protein a day. And today I just didn't hit it, you know? I just couldn't do it.
Why don't you just take like Syntha 6 protein? That's what I'm planning on buying soon.
I
It'll
mean, I
solve
take
all that.
protein shakes.
No,
Yeah.
like there's one called Syntha 6 and it's like lean muscle and I mean I don't want you to get like big bulky if that's not what you want, but and it won't necessarily do
No,
that, but it'd be
no, I
perfect
mean,
for you. It would,
I'm a fan of PEDs. I'm not
this is just protein,
against.
but it would fulfill the protein need you're trying to hit without all the bullshit. You just take it and that's it. Powder. Mix.
Yeah, but the problem with this kind of stuff is there's sugar,
Oh yeah.
and you know,
Carbohydrate.
I don't care about the carbs. Like I need the carbs. It's not a big deal. Uh, but it's processed. It's shit. Like if I can, I need to eat like every 3 hours, and I need to have like actual protein, and it's just a lot of food, and it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that I don't enjoy doing. Like I don't like to eat every three fucking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make it easier on you because it's kind of hard watching you have to struggle with all that. It's a lot of stuff to
Oh,
have to do.
thank you.
I do care about you, believe it or not. So no matter what your
Yeah.
attitude is towards me,
What attitude?
if that counts for anything.
I really don't feel like I have an attitude. I think I'm a very chill person.
Well, good. That's what I want to know.
But you didn't agree.
I didn't know I was supposed to. I agree.
I mean, you should.
I think
I
it's
said I
something
think I'm a.
I think it's something I'm trying to figure out and analyze.
All right. Okay. Let me check my phone real quick. Oh, I'm at 12% here. That's not too bad, right? Let's see what's going on here in the
Can I show
chat.
you one of these new singles real quick?
Sure. Yes, please. Save me.
Because I fucked
Actually,
up
I'm
myself.
gonna go pee real quick, and you
Okay.
can get that. Sweet.
I love that
Already.
you're down to earth like me.
Okay. Let me take my earpiece off so you.
They'll still. Oh, okay. All right, bear with me, folks. Isn't she cool? I like her. I think she's cool overall. I just don't get like the energy of disagreement and kind of like kind of still like hate. I don't really get it, but like I said, I let it slide. She's cool. I like her. Like I really do care about her. I think I just see something in her. I think she has a lot of potential.
I know you mad at me, bitch. You think I'm fucking stupid.
Guess who this song is to?
I know you wanna be rich, just like me and groupies. I know you mad at me, bitch. You think I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's hard when, like, you're trying to, teach, and you're trying, and you're saying how you feel and how you believe, and someone's just shooting it down, like, everything that you're saying. And I just feel like she kind of does that. And, like, I don't get why, like, there's this quiet desperation to disagree with everything and then paint things a way that they're not. That's the part that, like, I'm not blind to. I see it, so I just want people to understand that. But I do like her. I think she's cool. Like, honestly, like, I don't know how to explain it. I just really feel something with her, like a connection. So I don't know. It's there, and she's one of the few, if not only, people that, like, gives me the time of day and actually will, like, communicate with me and seems to, like, give a fuck, and, about what I have to say and what I'm doing, and listen. So that's all I want. I mean, it's just nice to have somebody there. But we are friends. Don't let her. Well, I mean, she kind of admitted it, but yeah, we are friends. We became friends, which I'm happy about. But she just sees things differently than me, you know, which is all good. Opposites attract. I don't know. All right. Y'all gotta stop this shit about saying I'm ugly. I'm fucking gorgeous. Okay? Fuck out of here. You all can pretend all you want. You don't make me feel any type of way pretending and hiding on the internet, bro. I know I'm gorgeous. Okay? 30 in the box, bitches. Donate, hit the cash app. Fuck is you doing? Fuck your comment. Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch. No, I got the strongest back in the world. What the fuck is you talking about? Literally, I have the strongest back in the world, and I proved it. Fuck out of here. Anyway, I don't know if you could hear much or hear it well, but it's a great song.
I mean, I kind of heard it. Not exactly.
I am very tired. Oh, you commented. You said I'm back, bro. I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Let me.
Well, you look like the working out is paying off.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So I want you to know that. Genuinely.
I mean,
You do. You look
That's
good.
good.
You look in shape.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that and hopefully feel good about it, that what you're doing is working.
Well, I mean, if you work out for 2 to 3 hours a day, you would expect, to have those results. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm. I took my Ambiums.
What is that? For sleeping?
Ambiums?
Yeah.
Ambiums are for
I
sleeping.
heard of them.
What's that now? We paused.
I paused.
Oh, no. I had a mental pause. Sorry about that.
It's like
No,
freezing
what were we? Oh, is it on my end here?
and screwing. So I'm trying to see if you can hear me still.
I mean, I can hear you.
Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't have huge hands. Who said that? I have very tiny hands. This is the perspective. I actually have very small hands. It's bullshit. It's just the perspective. No, I have like extremely small hands. My ring size is like a -4. That's bullshit. So, not true. Yeah, but it does look. It does look like I do. Very huge hands. Oh. Oh no, look at, I can see myself now. Oh, but I do recommend this. Recommend 10 out of 10. Let's see what it says. It says it's made with love in Oakland. They're delicious. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can.
It's my connection.
Yeah, but no, I could see that the perspective is very weird. I guess anything that you put up close is going to look bigger, but no, I have pretty tiny hands. Right now, they're looking extra tiny. But no, yeah. But whatever. I expected when I
Put
got
one on
on
the
here.
camera. Oh, don't worry about them. I want to see your hand.
I mean, now that you want to see it, I don't want to show it.
Oh, good. You don't have to.
Okay. Great. Ouch. Yeah, but no, I took my Ambien so I can go to bed. I still have
Do you want to get off here and can we talk for the 5 minutes or whatever?
Sure, like in 5 minutes,
Oh, okay.
I still have to eat like maybe like a half a chicken or something.
A half a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about, Plit? Talking to the chat. Who are you talking about, Plit? Sorry, I left for a minute. My connection fucked up, so I'm trying to catch up to what's going on. Did y'all like my Frieza intro? I love Frieza. I think we have a lot in common.
Maybe I can turn this down.
When he says, "Hello, monkeys." Hello, monkeys.
I don't get the reference.
No, it's an inside joke. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's not something I want you to get.
All right. Sweet.
But the point is, you look like eye candy. You look beautiful. So a lot of people are complimenting you tonight. So I don't know how you like or deal with compliments, but hopefully it makes you feel nice.
I don't care. I really don't. I work out to work out. Someone here is asking about my quad and ham. So my lower body is the most difficult for me to get my gains on, but
Me too.
I'm just going
Even
as
though I'm
heavy
not
as I
trying, but
can.
yeah.
And I just have to. My problem is I need to eat more. Like I just don't eat enough. So that's my issue. But I can lift really heavy. You know what they say eat clean hard
Yeah, you're supposed to
and
eat more
not
meals. I know all about this. You're supposed to eat more meals in a
and
day so your
never give
metabolism
up.
can speed up.
Mm-hmm.
Eat six
Eat clean,
meals a day like lean
train
meat. Yeah.
hard, and never give up. So that's what I do.
Yeah, I used to do it.
And never
It
give up.
depends on your goals. Like me, I stick with the
My
same type of routine. My routine works for me perfectly.
yeah.
And I eat
know.
whatever I want. And
Well,
my metabolism
I
is
gotta.
ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous, right? Yeah, no, I have to work really hard for my lower body. But, yeah, I'm trying to eat more. You know, I train hard. I eat clean, and never give up. Oh, I made that joke for myself.
How would you feel about doing like one of my like calisthenics workouts or something?
Like any HIIT workouts,
Oh,
that's not gonna really
you
help
heard me
me.
though?
I need to do. Yeah, I heard you. I just that's gonna be for like more lean
Can you?
muscle mass. Like I need to build bulk, and that's gonna
Calisthenics,
be as
calisthenics will
heavy as
help
I.
anybody.
I know
Oh,
what it is.
well, calisthenics does that too.
I feel like it's not gonna add the bulk that I need. Um, you know, but I'll try anything, but I know
I
what
mean,
works for me
my
and not.
video on my
I'm not
shorts
trying
would
to sound like
shorts
you
would
know.
beg to differ. Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
I'm huge in it, and I
Um,
mean that's off. I mean it was off calisthenics and weights at the time, but I've always done calisthenics. Calisthenics definitely work for everything.
like a
Like you
good
can't just
prison
bulk.
workout,
You want to have like definition and like
muscle
tone.
separation.
Like yeah,
Yeah, but that's what
I
PEDs are
mean
for, you know. I really, I'm not against them.
it's one
I
way to
think if
do
you
it.
have $1,000 to spare every month, I would definitely suggest taking HGH. I think it's a miracle drug. It's great for your skin, for your hair. You know, Sylvester Stallone loves it. Joe Rogan loves it. It's highly recommended. It's only $1,000.
Thank you, Plit. He said
That's
those
fine.
workouts are crazy. People who don't train have no idea, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, we can shut it down and talk on the phone in a minute or whatever. Um, I think we had a great show. Honestly, I loved it. I'll
I mean,
and you're welcome
I
on
would
here
have loved,
anytime.
I would have loved to ask more questions that I had
I
prepared,
mean,
but I know that.
we got other days, we got other times. You know, I don't want to just drag it out tonight. I think we did the
Sure,
perfect amount.
sure,
And, yeah, you're welcome on here anytime.
sure.
So
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I mean, I would like to ask some hard-hitting questions, but I feel like you're gonna.
we could do that. We could do that in another segment.
Sure, yeah, of course. But you know, like I mentioned to you
Yeah.
when I spoke to you over the phone, If there's anything that you don't want me to discuss or don't want me to ask, then you could just let me know. So like I said, my area of expertise is relationships. So I really wanted to understand, you know, you and your household dynamic and how that kind of shaped you into what you look for in relationships now and what you're looking for in a relationship. I'm talking about a romantic relationship and what you're doing in order to make that happen. So that's kind of what I was more interested in. But it's I don't know if you do therapy, if you're involved in therapy at all. Are you?
Uh,
Okay. You said no? So you don't do therapy? Are we lacking here? Is there a lag?
like getting therapy?
Oh, Goose is here. Oh, hey, Frank is here. Oh, I'm just reading the chat here. No, but I would, so like I said, I would love to ask some specific questions, but I don't want to upset you. And I'm not trying to be like, I don't want to upset you. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to, you know, take you off in a tangent by asking certain questions. So I'm not here to do that. I just want to ask stuff that I think would be amusing for myself, if anything, you know, and that might be a little narcissistic. Yeah, I believe we all have those tendencies, but I have a list of questions that I think would be interesting to find out and get the answers to. But
I mean, I can kind of give you like a mini summary real quick on the one of them, and then we could do it all in the next segment. I think that would be great.
sure, okay, like you know, the whole Illuminati thing, the whole
That chose me. I didn't choose that. All that shit chose me. I didn't even want it. Uh, I got chosen to do what I do. That's why I've done radio for over 15 years. A lot of people copied me to reading the sheets, stole my content directly, and I can prove it in a court chronologically
real quick,
through
real
YouTube.
quick. Can you do your best radio like DJ voice? Like, can you do a really good, you know what I
My
mean?
voice.
Like no, like do a next on 90. Can you do like a radio? Come on, you could
I'm
do
not
it.
that guy. I'm Tyrese
You
Sneed.
could do it. You could do it.
I don't want to.
Give it a shot.
I'm good.
Next, I mean, I could do it. Next on, I'm not gonna do it for
You
you.
would be good at it.
I would like to hear you do it. You go first.
It's not my thing. I'm just me. I don't
I'm
try to
not
be
asking.
anything I'm not. I'm the
Oh, I
truth.
have another question. I have a question actually. On your song Fire and Ice, there's this ad lib that you did where you say something about these haters aren't giving a fuck and something about chickens cluck, and then you do like a peacock sound. What
Facts.
what made you?
I ain't never told a lie.
Yeah, but what made you do that? Like what made you do that chicken sound?
Because I said I got chickens and I'm making them cluck.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Could you do that cluck again though? That was really funny. Like because I was listening to that in my car and I was like, oh, yeah.
It's the truth. I really do have chickens and I'm making them cluck. They've been clucking for years over me.
It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. I also love the song Chicken Head, you know. So it was right up my alley.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be right up your alley. That was a joke. But anyway, do you want me to answer the question that we were talking about?
What was that? Empowering position you're here. What was that question?
You look like you're very serious right now. That's good.
No,
I
this
like
is
when you're
just power
serious.
position. This is
See?
just a facade.
Anyway,
This says let's make a deal.
what is she testing me on? Plit? You said she's testing.
I'm not. These are just
I know.
known things, you know.
Me and
They're
her,
like,
me and her are just
blinding
hanging out. I think
purple.
y'all got to get used to her and I, cause like we're gonna be hanging out. So
We're gonna be best friends. All right?
thank you. I agree. I mean,
Mhm.
we just hit it off. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know. We're connected in some way, shape, or form. I know that. Like, that's not fake. But
Yep.
she's cool.
It's destiny.
If you notice, like, I can be myself with her. I don't like bullshit and put on airs. So that's the part I enjoy. I mean, that's what I want. I want people around me that like me for me. Like, I don't try to be anything other than what I am.
Oh, you know what I really want to eat? Sorry. I really want to eat some macaroni and cheese.
Sounds
My
great right
sister
now.
here,
You're just gonna make me
she
hungry.
made all these carbs. Oh, wait, I gotta show you something because you didn't get to see it. 2 minutes. So, I know you're not like the biggest fan of Cyrex, but
Of
I
what?
ordered a little figurine. Check out them head scabs.
Here,
Look
I
at
gotta
the
put you on so
attention.
low so I can really see it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let me move the comment too.
This is Cyrax.
Look, he's funny.
He's
That's
adorable,
Cyrax?
right? Yeah, this is old Raxy.
I'm
He's
sorry,
got
but
the black eye.
it looks nothing like Cyrax, but
What
it's
do you
really cool.
mean?
It's
This is
whoever drew it
this
is off, but it looks badass. It's cool.
rude. I think this guy
Sorry.
did a great job. He even like, you know, signed it there. Great. He's got the nice head scabs. He's got the black eye after the fight, a little bit of blood. The very what would I consider these teeth? Nutrirat like teeth. They're in there. The hair, yeah, like a Nutrirat. The hair is a
Does he
little
really have
long.
a bald spot like that? Oh, he
Oh
does,
my
right?
god. Oh my god. You don't know?
No, I don't pay attention to a little fucker like that.
Oh.
That's y'all's thing. I
He
don't really fuck with him like that. Never have.
this bald spot. I mean, this is pure sex appeal right here. This is what all the ladies are really into. I mean,
All right.
I want to count these sores on his head. Like, how many are there? Are they bed bug bites? Are they just eczema? I don't know, but I would love to maybe even draw like a little star map. Maybe we can get back to his home planet if I map it out. But this, I mean, this is not realistic. His hair is very wispy. He doesn't have this long flowing hair. That's bullshit. He does have the gloves, which I appreciate. I think that's.
Oh yeah, he wears gloves, right?
Oh hell yeah, you gotta wear those gloves. And you know, if he's giving you advice, he's got to wear the glasses because he's got to be tax racks. He could save you $1 billion, you know. And talking about your numbers, you know, tax racks has been known to save people billions of dollars. So you might want to look into his service. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. He's done it. He's a trailblazer. But no. I thought that was very nice. Ew, why am I getting messages from? Ew.
Just ignore the bullshit.
No, they're like from my business. I think. Because like my actual number like is not on any of my websites, but then like if someone finds my business, they go through like a call center thingy.
Yeah.
So it gets like pre-screened, but I can still see them and there's stuff happening. Just
yeah, I don't do shit like that to anyone, and I would never do that to you. So yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind if the trolls are going to send me things. Like, I would prefer to not have a.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, you know, I'm trustworthy, and like anything you tell me or give me, I keep to myself. So I kept
Oh,
that promise.
well, I appreciate that. I really do.
It's just not
Oh
something
yeah,
I
he
do.
doesn't have any
I'm known for
goggles.
not doing that. Go ahead.
Oh no, someone in the chat said he doesn't have goggles. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Oh, but you know it's really funny, which I will bring this on the next time I go on stream. So what brought me to, I guess, when I decided, oh, I want to do this, I think that there was a lot of synchronicities were happening. A lot of these 43 synchronicities were happening in my life, you know. Tyler had mentioned that one of his favorite shows he listened to on XM was Channel 43, Rock the Bells. It's like, oh yeah, I listened to that too. Well, one day I'm cleaning out my closet and I happened to find some fingerless gloves and some ski goggles. And this was right after I heard Tyler talking about this Channel 43 on XM. I was like, damn, there are so many synchronicities that are coming towards me, telling me to get involved in this community. So I would like to bring those goggles on stream and put the, put those fingerless gloves on for you guys. I think it's pretty hilarious. But you're not really into the Cyrax lore stuff, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think
okay.
that some
I'm
people would
listening.
find it funny.
I believe it.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, where did I got this thing from, oh, I don't want to say that. I ordered him off Etsy. It says underneath, by the way, it says Marty is the Drip King. Oh, I can't. Oh. Philip Barrera, March 2023, number 5 of 10. Very special.
Cool.
Got it off Etsy. It's a work of art. Handmade. I can see the fingerprints in it. It's quite heavy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I might stick this in my. I just got a new a Porsche Macan or Macan. Depends how you say pecan.
Is it a bobblehead?
Macan. No.
Oh.
This is just a. It's made out of like modeling clay. But I thought I would put this in the center of my dashboard there, in my new Porsche Macan.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it though. They did a lot of attention to detail. It looks very nicely made. And that's off Etsy.
Sweet.
Yeah. Get them while they're still hot. Alrighty, so.
Do you want to cap this and chill, talk for a minute? And I mean, it's getting late, and I want you to get some rest.
It's getting late. I have to do back tomorrow, and my ambience are maybe kicking in. I'm not sure yet. I like for them to like kick in, and then fight it. You know?
Yeah.
I want them. I want to feel them working, but then be like, no, I'm not going to sleep.
Right.
That's the best. Yeah. But yeah, no, we can have a quick conversation while I smoke. And but I really liked. I really didn't get to look at the chat very much. But I would like to interact with the chat more next time. And I have a good list of questions.
We'll do that in doses, because you're not going to interact with these hating, vile, shit-talking trash losers. You're going to interact with the comments that actually make sense, if that makes sense.
I think they're very nice.
Yeah, the ones that I'm leaving up there, right? That's how I do it.
No. I mean, I'm watching not only like in your stream here, but I'm watching another stream, and I think that everyone's being pretty cordial. They're being pretty nice, and
cool.
I think that everyone's been good. Yeah.
I mean, they should be, you know, like it's not a favor they're doing me. It
Veins.
should be, period. Shouldn't be hating.
It's my good arm.
I like your
Yeah.
arm.
Thanks. Just one.
They look nice.
Thank you. But I just like the one, you know. This is my baiting arm. That's why I have more mass here, because it's my baiting arm.
Your what?
This one, it's my baiting arm, like a bait with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my
That's
baiting
funny.
arm. That's why it's just more jacked.
You're funny.
Oh, I am to please. Yeah. Anywho, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, which I shouldn't do, but whatever.
And we'll talk.
I'll do that. I'll check back with everyone
Oh,
here in the chat.
before
and,
you go, is it cool if I do a freestyle to end this?
For sure. Please.
I just
chug
gotta
this
find a beat, so let me see. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Because after that, I'm gonna cap it so you can make your closing.
Not really. No,
Okay.
No.
Well, I think it went really well. I mean, how do you feel about it? I loved it.
I mean, yeah, I would
Like
have liked
everybody
to
likes
ask
it.
more
Yeah.
invasive questions, but I feel like
You got nothing but time, you know.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like we could do it in a different segment. It doesn't have to be all in one. I think that makes it cooler because they anticipate like the next time we talk. You know.
Sure.
You know, build up the
That's,
anticipation.
That's what the what language is that? Mandarin? Sure. Yeah, Mandarin. You know, like when I don't know how to explain that, but like when Mandarin people talk to each other, they just say sure. But that means just like yeah. Anywho.
What? Oh yeah. You said foreshadowing. Yeah, like that. Foreshadowing. All right. Let me see if this beat will work. Hold up. Let's try this. But we loved having you.
Let's see.
You hear that beat?
Yeah.
All right. Oh wait. Let me take it off of solo so these little pigeons can see me. Wow, I hate when it takes a minute to actually move the screen.
Zia.
If Red Pill came up at the street, I'd rip off his jacket. There's a reason why I'm really known as the Mac bitch. Tyree Sneed is really flowing like the Roanoke River. Everybody mad at me because I'm fucking they sister. Popping her pussy open like a blister, like Orville Redenbacher. I'm a real showstopper. You's a talker. You're not a runner, you's a gunner. Or is it really the opposite? Because every time that I flow, it's like I never make a mistake. You can take your drama queen act back to Ricky Lake or Jerry Springer. Another ringer fucking himself with his finger. Mad at me because no matter what he do, he can't come near me. My dick like Mandingo. I really let the thing go. I'm telling you, we ain't playing bingo. There's no games. We are not the same. No mismo. All of you by now should learn the lingo. You don't rap. You're not even a rap cat. The fact is you get on a mic, you are just a rap fag. You bitches is like straight pussies. All you do is meow, and then you get fucking blown away to smithereens while I smoke winter green, knowing that nobody could ever read the lines that I even write in between. There's no way to fuck with me. Tyree Sneed is on a different frequency. It's called love, the shit that come from above. The reason why I pop you niggas in your face like Elmer Fudd. I hunt more niggas than Elmer Fudd did rabbits. I'm a cannibalistic savage. Can't nobody even match it. I wasn't born, I was hatched. I'll hit you in your eye like Cyrax and leave you with an eye patch. And that's the reason why I'm the verbal assassin. Fuck with me, play around, and you will get your ass kicked. I eat them up like they brisket. You made a mistake. I'll beat your ass and eat a Philly cheesesteak. If you step up to me in a battle, you made a mistake. And this the reason why I eat you up like cheesesteak. Take a break. Ain't nobody fucking with the dawn. I'm telling you, the white King Kong. You should see the shit I'm on, cause it's really real. And that's why all you little fucks out there have to feel me. Tyree Sneed really spits some shit. I'm talking, I write bars and I spit calligraphy.
anybody dead if they dissing me, and that's the reason why they mad at the 530 on my wrist bead. See, my thoughts turn into fucking money. Every time that I spit, I leave you fuckers looking funny. Why is it that you're so mad at my style? I'll heal you after I spit like it's fucking Green Mile. Yeah, I'm not a Cassidy, I'm the man to beat, and that's why there ain't no rapper fucking with me. I'll leave Cassidy on the beach like a beach manatee. I ain't playing, you can analyze my bars. The fact is I'm like a respiratory virus that spreads quicker than SARS. And anyone who thinks that they can fuck with my mental doesn't seem to understand I don't give a fuck about my dental. Cause I send niggas to the dentist for real. I also send them to the police. How the fuck you feel about that? Rat-a-tat-tat. I back up in a Cadillac and blow out your back. Tyrese Sneed, the realest MC to ever breathe. That's why I continue to just collect green. There ain't nobody in their right mind who thinks they can fuck with me. And if you do, you're drunk and smoking the doobie. I'm refusing to quit making butt fuck niggas like you look stupid. There is no rehearsing. And Eminem ain't a rap god. He's just a facade. Another fucking faggot that to me is a little fucking mouse like a maggot. Me, I bring real static. That's the reason why I'm in your hood and I'm wreaking ragged and havoc. The fact is you fuckers couldn't even match with my ball sack, and this is the reason why you will never be me. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you, I brought a bat to the fight. They say don't bring a gun to a knife fight, or is it don't bring a knife to a gunfight? But either way, it don't matter, because at the end of the conflict, you lose both lives.
Nope. Those are yummy.
All right.
That has no protein.
Yeah, that was fun. What did you think, Jamie?
I think, I mean, it was good. It was a little choppy just based on the quality of the sound, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you. All right, let's get off here and we can talk for a minute.
Oh, shoot. Okay, that sounds good. We will. Yeah, I gotta smoke a cigarette. What time is it? I mean, it's already very late, but I'll talk to you. I have a training session tomorrow. I'm doing back. It's not that big of a deal, but I have a new trainer.
Do a lot of lats and a lot of pulls, all pulling exercises. Yeah. That's what helps the back. I'm doing
Cobra back.
Anything like this, or the one with the bar?
I've got great lats, which you can't really see right here, but my lats are my strength. I can do pull-ups. I can lift my own body weight, so that's good. But no, I'm just doing a progressive overload tomorrow, and it'll be fun. I like my trainer.
Cool.
He's very
very what?
He's 23. He's very fit. But he does know what he's doing, and he also knows that I guess so. He's been at the same gym with me now for like 8 months, so he's seen my progress, which is really good. And my goal, I think I'm probably 6 months away. I really don't want to compete, but people there want me to compete, so maybe 6 months.
This is bodybuilding competing?
Mm-hmm. Like IFFB.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that. That's what you were doing. Okay, yeah. Cool.
It just takes a lot of discipline and a lot of starvation, pretty much. It's not healthy for you.
Yeah, I've heard.
I can't drink alcohol. That's going to be a problem.
I thought you said that you did have a drink.
No, I said I'm going to stop drinking.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, now, yeah.
But not yet. See, I'm drinking double. But I will stop. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't have like a problem with it.
Cool. All right.
But yeah, so we'll wrap this up. I really enjoyed. Well, I didn't really get to look at the chat too much, but
it's a lot of positivity. I mean, that's why you have,
hating ass fags trying to come over here and infect it, because there's actually a lot of supporters and there's a lot of support and positivity today. So I appreciate y'all.
Okay.
That's all I want. I don't get on here to get hated on and endure shit. I get on here to have people show love and people really enjoy my content. If not, why the fuck you watching me? You shouldn't be here.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, if they don't
Haters,
support me,
right?
why talk to me? Like, what?
Fucking haters. They're just the haters the worst.
But yeah,
Right?
I just don't focus on them. I focus on the positive shit. That's why you see me just filter and ignore it. Doesn't do anything to me. It just gives me incentive.
Well,
It never affects me. I mean, if it had affected me, people would know by now. That's why I have no reaction to it ever. They can keep trying as hard as they can. I think it's hilarious. It only makes me stronger.
mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to eat some proteins, and we can touch base. And yeah, but this was a good first interview for me. I mean, it didn't go exactly like my ideal interview would be to be there in person. Like I would like to be in their environment. Like when I interview Cobra.
Well, I think there'll come a time where we'll meet in person. So I mean, that'll happen.
Okay, but I'm saying with Cobra, like I want to sit on that. I want to sit right next to Sean. I want to sit right next to Garfield. I want to check out that. I want him to make a chi ball for me. I want to take like a glove and just like do a little dusting on all of his stuff. I want to look at that lathe. I want him to. I'll take some dank drink. Do some dank drink combos with him. Maybe we'll make like a snail burrito. But I want to be like in his environment. I think that would be really cool in 4K. And that's my goal. That's where I want to go after this with my interviews. Full force, dress up like a Telemundo reporter. Just like, oh, what's the weather like in Mexico? You know?
Sweet.
It's my goal.
I can see you doing that. 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Great. Okay, so we are going to sign off here. And it was nice talking to you guys. And we'll catch up. I'll talk to you, Mr. Sneed, after this. And yeah, I look forward to hearing or reading people's comments and then seeing where it goes from here. But yeah, that's my goal. I'd like to interview some interesting people inside of their comfort zone with good, cameras, some 4K, and see where that goes. I want to smell like, Gothic King Cobra. Does that bad boy actually smell good? I want to know. I want to get that whiff. I want to smell them up. So that's my goal. Ooh, I would love to make my own wand. Yes. Yeah. Go check out some of those crows. The crows that know him, the ones that know his name. Hang out in the cemetery. Maybe I'll take him out to like a nice, fancy Casper, Wyoming dinner with Courtney. Film that. That would be really, really cool. Really interesting. I think that would be good times. Yeah. So that's my next step, guys. I'm gonna smell him up. I'm gonna give him a good sniff. And if he does smell good, that's gonna be wow. I'm not gonna be. I would not expect that. But if he does smell like leather and like some oak, God, like that would throw me off. I'd be like, oh fuck, this guy does smell good. That would be even funnier. So, but I know he smells like belly button. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so let's. I will not stroke a wand. I mean, I'll make my own wand. I can do that. But no, I will not stroke Coob's tiny wand. I would like him to open some fan mail. I would like him to eat a soft sandwich. That would be cool. But other than that, no, I just want to be in that environment and just be there. And I think it would be a good time. But this isn't good. I answered, or I got some questions. Not all, but enough. And I think I understand.
Like I said, we'll have another segment. I mean, we can have as many as you want. I enjoyed it. I think everybody loved it. So it was very successful.
Yes, for sure.
Especially for your first interview, it did very well.
Grazie.
Still in numbers,
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be a lot of views, I can tell you that. So, not, I don't care about views, but yeah.
I'm not concerned with the clicks and views and money. I'm just doing this for me because I think it would be funny, and I also want to bring like better equipment to the people that I'm interested in. Like I want to see them in 4K, and I really want to kind of poke around and just get a day in the life, like how much Bud Light does Cobra put on his burritos, and how much rust, what's it called, that rust stuff that he uses? How much rust, is it Rustos? How much does he put on like his normal daily eating? Does he crunch up Doritos on everything he eats? These are my questions. I want to know those hard-hitting questions.
Cool. All right. Well, we will be on here again soon, together again. And yeah, I just think it went really well. I think everybody loved it. So let me take this backdrop off so they can see you one more time. And yeah, we appreciate having you. So thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for saying sorry to me too. Just everything. Thank you for being nice.
Course. Thank you for apologizing to me as well.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Not intentionally, no.
Okay. I would say I was pretty nice. I was just tired, right?
Yeah.
But we'll let bygones be bygones, and yeah, we'll end this here, and maybe we can do this stream. A good one would be if we talk about conspiracies. Maybe like once a week we can just do like conspiracies, get your ideas on that. That'd be fun. We don't talk about your past or relationships or any of that kind of bullshit, but just for your ideas.
I actually want to get back to that content, like talking about Illuminati and shit. So yeah, it's definitely coming.
That would be a good pick. We could do that. Make like a little weekly thing. Show some of your upcoming songs that you're producing. That'd be good. Go from there.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here, and I want to say thank you to everyone that watched, and thank you to you, Tyree. Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime.
And thank you to the chat. And if anyone has any questions, we'll catch up with them later. And I had a lot of fun, and it was great. So, thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Cool.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay. Goodbye, guys.
All right. Let me see. I'll probably play a little outro real quick just for a sec. She was great. God damn, this thing is fucking crazy. Go wrong, Kevin. Go wrong. Mommy's not here to protect you anymore. Public service announcement. Go fuck yourself, Phil. That's right. That's right. Very soon, it's getting 50 seconds in.
being paid this Friday, probably gonna make around 2G. So when you little Joel said that I made 1430, if you're legitly making 14, if I didn't read any of it, I just can tell probably what it said. If you're legitly making 1430, no, I'm going to be making over 2K. Dumbass. I'm getting filthy rich over here. Okay? Despite what I'm spending and shit, but I'm getting filthy fucking rich. Keep paying, bitch. I'm gonna talk to her. Peace out. Thank you for wonderful love and support. Cash App $ShamGod 2023. Wait till these fuckers get a load of me. Cashless fame 2023, motherfucker. Peace out, bitches. And Coke needs to sponsor me. That's right. Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Skeletor. Still don't care. Still don't give a fuck about you. You're ugly and you look like Voldemort and the Sith Lord. Alright? And you're completely irrelevant and you're the dumbest bitch in existence. And if that's simple. Okay? And you hate a massive spot. Remember that. You're gay. Alright. I'll see y'all later. Have fun with your cookhole.